So I wanted to show you what I'm wearing today, because I've had this on for a few days now, and some people might be concerned, what's happening with the G-Shocks. Now, I actually I do like this actually, and I do like mechanical watches, and I do swap over when I get chance. And but the Omega Speedmaster Mark II, I find, it's a big, heavy watch. Actually, I say that, and I don't really mind that it's big and heavy, and I don't really think it's big and heavy. I think it has a presence. But the reason I have this is because for years I've looked at the Omega Speedies, the Man on the Moon watch, for example, and I do like it, but I've always been more drawn to this late 1960s, 70s case, the Mark II of the Speedmaster, and this is the Speedmaster Mark II, and I just think it's so cool. Look at that, and hopefully you can see that. I know it's it might appear to be big and chunky like this, but there is something about that styling and about the 3D aspect of the dial, and the way the strap closes like that, and just the way that it feels on the wrist. I really do like it. And but today I was going to change its wheels. I was going to put on another strap, so I thought to myself, why don't I do that on the camera? So actually I will turn the camera around now. So actually I was just thinking this is a much better camera view of this Mark II, and if I take it off here whilst it's on the wrist, you're going to get a better view. Look at that. And I've waited until the light in this room might look good, so hopefully I've got it in this natural daylight, so it's going to look super. But once again, I like the profile of this watch. I love the polished sides of the bracelet, and the polished beveling here, and the rest of it brushed. I really do like that. And when it comes to the case back, I love that case back. But because I plan to take the strap off, I'm going to show you the back of it even clearer, because I love the aesthetic of that view, and the hippocampus on this very nice back plate, and I love the side profile. It does look very thick there. I think it looks thicker than it is. It looks very big. I don't mind that whatsoever. I really don't. But what I've got here is a box that I use to keep things. It's basically a box where I put stuff. So you can see some straps, bracelets, removal tools, and that sort of thing. And I suppose what I do like these containers that I use for my Bergeron screwdrivers, and that they are super. And so if I'm traveling and I know that I need a screwdriver or two with me, assuming it's not an aeroplane that I have to jump on with hand luggage, I have those screwdrivers there. And I think I've got from about 0.8 millimeter all the way up to 2.5 millimeter. And of course here I have some straps. Now I wonder if I can do it like this. So this is an Italian red leather strap that I picked up. I'm not even sure where I got that from, but and I don't think I've ever really worn it. I've probably had it on watches so I can see what it looks like, but I haven't really used that strap yet, mainly because the colour is very not polarizing. It's just a choice really. This is a 22mm, and I have that actually in 20 because the Mark II here, the lug width is 20mm. So let me dig out the 20mm. I think that is a 20mm strap. But perhaps not today for that one, so I'll put that to the far left there. Now this is definitely 20mm, and once again, I don't remember getting this, and once again I've probably put it onto a watch to see how it looks, but I'm not sure that I've ever really worn it. So that's why it's in the condition that it's in. But it has, I think it's a Miltat. I think that's what it says here on the strap. But I thought this strap might look very good on the Speedy Mark II. Yeah, I mean, that would look lovely. But whilst I'm doing this video, I might get to a point where I make the final decision which strap to use. So let me put that there as that's a contender. I think this is the this is actually 90mm, and I've definitely worn this strap before, and I've had this on a number of watches, and it's very, very nice. Now 19mm, this actually would fit on my Speedy because it's only a millimeter off, but being 1mm means it might just rattle around a little bit, but I do love the colouring there. That is absolutely, that's very, very nice. The brown does look good actually, it really does. It makes me think I should invest in a brown alligator and omega deployment for this. It has made me think that. Anyway, this is a good quality alligator strap with a deployment clasp. I shall put that there. And which is this one? So this is another similar strap. It's alligator once again. And I'm sure this is definitely 20mm. So this would definitely go with the watch head like that, and that would look very nice. Yeah. You see, all these straps are going to look great actually. Look at that. That would look very nice. So it's nice having all these different options actually. I shall put that there. Now you might, I've had this rubber strap on the Omega before. This is a great strap. I love the 20mm width there and the way it flares out and then tapers. This is one of my favourite rubber straps, and I've had it on a few watches. So you might have seen that one before. It is super, but I'm not going to wear that one today. I was thinking of going leather today, and this must be the 20mm. Yeah, this is the 20mm alligator strap that I was thinking of putting on today. And this deployment buckle, I'm trying to remember the manufacturer of it. Because I tried to buy some more, and I wasn't able to, and I can't remember why, but I did think this was a good quality, a very good quality, good generic deployment buckle for straps that I collect, and so that's that one. It's very similar to the other one, but this is a polished version. Anyway, so this was the strap I was going to go for. Although, being polished, it is very nice. But my mind, my attention is going to the matte brown instead of the polished brown. And yeah, I don't know which one is my preference. I'm thinking that the matte brown might be my preference. I mean, the glossy one is very nice, but for some reason I do like the matte brown one here. Very interesting. I shall think about that for a moment. So I'm going to put that there. So actually, I'll move the 22mm out of the way because I won't be using those. Oh, no, that's 20mm. Yeah, okay. So this is so this is a strap that will fit this body, but it doesn't have a deployment. Deployant. And even though that will look good, I'm probably not going to go this today. So I shall put that at the side with the 22mm. So I shan't be using those, but it is there, and I won't be using that one. In fact, why don't I put the ones I'm not using over here, and the straps that are that I'm considering are there. And I suppose what I should do is take the watch head off, because I can probably lay these straps down on the table and offer them up to the lugs there. So why don't I do that? Okay, one moment. So what I'm going to try and do here is take this strap off whilst I'm on camera. Now, I don't know how this is going to work because I'm behind the camera right now, but why don't I just try? Now, because I've done this a few times before, I might be able to look and feel my way to getting to the bits and pieces that I need to take the spring bars off. And if I'm very lucky, I might. So I'm actually doing this with my arms. My head is behind the viewfinder, so I'm literally going in with touch, and I've managed to do that. Look at that. Right, so that's just with me touching my way. That's worked rather well. So I'm trying not to scratch my bracelet and that sort of thing. So I'm just being careful. Anyway, so I've got that side off. Let me see if I can do the same here with this side. I should be able to. There we go. Nope. I was very lucky with the first attempt, as you can tell. Once again, I'm literally doing this by feel. I don't want to scratch anything because my head is behind the camera. Right, let me just, I should be able to put this, get hold of the spring bar shoulder by feel. Okay, sorry it's taking a little bit of time. Let's see if I've, it sounds like I'm, right, okay. What I'm doing is putting up the fork against the shoulder, and then I'm hoping that it will fall against the shoulder of the spring bar. That might have done it. The other one happened immediately, so I don't know what difference. Let me try again here. Yeah, I mean, there we go, got it. There we go. I was very grateful that I got it that time, but because I can show you the watch head, the back of the watch head like this. In fact, let me just wipe it with my T-shirt. So it's. Earlier I showed you the back of the case with the strap on, so it was a little, so you couldn't see it as clearly as this. But look at that. That's a great watch head for trying out different straps. It's a real strap monster. And let me put the bracelet like that. This is such a fabulous bracelet, actually. It really is a major part of the watch. And in fact, let me show you the extension. So you literally just put your thumb onto this thing that says press, and it ratchets out, and to get it back in you just press it, and it doesn't, you have to press it to move it. And I think you've got about a 10mm range there, so that is a great extension clasp. It's really nice, and the build quality is lovely. I can tell you that this is one part of the watch that I really do like. But that is a super Omega bracelet. It is. It's very, very nice. Okay, so let me put that there, and I've got the spring bars here. You probably can't see, but they're super good quality. I've looked at these close up before, and I thought, you know, that they do look very good. I wonder if you can see much there. But they are nice spring bars. As far as spring bars go, they are super. And if I put that there, and then if I just move the watch head for a moment and pull out these straps. These are the contenders that I'm planning on putting on the watch. Okay, so if I put that one there. Now, earlier I was thinking the brown leather was probably the way I was going, and what's lovely is I'm spoilt for choice. Now, because the strap's off, I can do this. I can offer up the strap to the watch head like that, and you can almost, you know, have a good feel for what it will look like. So if you like red leather, you know, that looks great. And of course it contrasts very well with the black and white. So that is super. The next is the glossy strap. So this was the one that I was thinking I was going to put on today. Because, yeah, that does look super actually. Yeah, that's very nice. Yeah, that does look good. So that, yeah, that's definitely in a contender. Now this is the brown Miltat strap that I've never really worn, but it does have a deployment buckle on it. So that will be nice because I don't think I've ever really worn that. So that might be okay. I do like the leather against the case there. That sounds pretty good. And then there is this that we know is going to be a little short. There we go. Look. Yeah, I think because it's a millimetre short, that's going to that would actually end up, because I'm aware of it, it might bother me. So I think I'm going to put this strap aside. That won't be the winner. But I think these four are the ones that that are strong contenders. Now let's have a look at this one here. Yeah, I mean that's these are of course they're all pretty similar, but that's quite nice. I do quite like that. The tone of the leather bracelet does look quite nice. Yeah. I do quite like that. That's got my attention actually. So let me put that one back. Let's pull out the glossy one. Yeah, I like that. I do like the glossy bracelet. Sorry, the glossy finish on this one. Is it what I'm going for? Because most of the case is actually brushed. So, and also the buckle on here is a glossy finish on the stainless steel buckle. Also, the buckle on here is brushed, so that's going to match the majority of the case. And the pattern on this, these are both alligator. This is a little more, this is a lighter brown, more reddish. This of course is gloss and darker. I mean, they are very similar, so you know we're splitting hairs really. This, I mean, I do like it. Let's have a look at the red again. Yeah, you see the red, I like it, but I'm not really in a red mood, although that does look good. Actually, that does look good. Yeah, I mean, that does look very nice, actually. And I could see myself wearing that. Yeah, so putting the red up there, it did look better. Let's put this brown one back on. Let's see how I'm feeling about that. I do sort of like this strap for some reason. Yeah, I do like this one. Let's see if I can rule out this one. Am I going to go here today with this strap? Yeah, I don't know, because that does look pretty good. That does look pretty good. Although today, am I going to go here? I'm going to cancel this one today. So we're left with these three. Red. Okay, are we going to go red? It will look nice. I mean, I admit that does look pretty good. That does look pretty good. Am I going there? Ooh, that's a tough one. The contrast with the black and white is great. Let's pull up the glossy. I'm trying to eliminate one of the contenders here. As you can see, it's not that easy. The glossy is nice. I do like it. I mean, I do like it. And the buckle matches the back of the watch like that. Very interesting. Very interesting. So, and that is nice. It is nice, but is it the strap I want on today? Oh, what a toughie, huh? All of these three bracelets, straps look fantastic. And I'm really, well, yeah, I suppose it's a nice problem to have. Let me show you my, actually I can put this back in here. I love these little containers. They have been a real good find for me. I can put that there. Here's the original bracelet. It is great, but it's coming off today because we can do this. So now it's literally just matching which one to the head, and maybe I can work it out by doing this. You see, the red is striking right now for some reason. The red is quite appealing. Look, if I put that there like that, maybe you can't see, but it really sets off the black and white dial. This is the lighter brown one. That does look nice. The dark glossy leather looks nice as well. I don't suppose it really matters. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to pause the camera and then switch it back on when I'm closer to the decision. So I think I've made the decision. I'm going to go with the gloss. And let me put the spring bars in. And why don't I try and put this on whilst on camera? So I'm going to try and do that. Let me put this cloth down so I can put the watch head on this cloth. Look at that once again. It really is a strap monster. Right, let's see. And I have no idea if I can do this. And of course I haven't rehearsed anything. What I'm going to do is offer the spring, a spring bar up to the lugs like this, and hopefully you can see that on camera. And with my nail, push it in, push the other end in, and I think I've managed to do that. There you go. I've done it. Okay, so if I spin it round this end, I'm going to take that bit off so that I've got a bit more room to do this. But if I put the spring bar into the lug there like that, here, and then with my nail over here, I can. And once again, I'm doing this. My head is behind the camera. I've done it. How about that? How about that? Let me. So there you go. I managed to do that on camera. Now I don't know if I've got this setting correct. It might be close, but look at that. Yeah, I'll need to bring that in one more. I'll do that right now. So all I've done there is bring the strap in one hole, and that's the finished result. So this is the Mark II. I'll take that out of the way. That's the Mark II on a shiny leather crocodile, and to show you what it's like with the deployment undone like that. That's what that looks like. I'm amazed I did all that on camera. And also my head behind a viewfinder. Well, it wasn't easy, but look at that. I imagine some people might prefer it on the bracelet. And I'm sure that I'll go back to the bracelet, but today I wanted to change the shoes and give it a different look, and I quite like that. It does have a different feel. It really does. When you take the stainless steel bracelet off and you pop it onto a leather strap like this, it is very different. But anyway, there you go. The Speedmaster Mark II. I like it. I really do like it. Anyway, there you go.